Alright, how's it going everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the Win, and this is going to be my Black Ops 2 recap of Gamescom 2025. Now before I start this video, I just want to say I really appreciate and thank you guys for all the support on these videos. I know that they've been a little bit rougher this week. I haven't been in a great environment. You know, I moved into college, started my first classes a few days ago, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the support, because Black Ops 2 is coming soon. I know I'm going to do my best to get my hands on that game as quickly as I can and provide some of the most in-depth, detailed tips and tricks, what you can do to do best to level up, rank up faster, basically anything and everything that has to do with Black Ops 2. I'm going to try to provide for you guys so that you guys can enjoy the game as best you can. Now today I am going to be talking about my review of what I saw of Black Ops 2 at Gamescom 2025. My first impression is, wow. Black Ops 2000, or Black Ops 2, I'm getting my numbers confused. At Gamescom 2012, Black Ops 2, you know, I was very impressed. I saw a lot of things I liked. I saw a few things that I didn't like, and I'll kind of talk about them right now. So one of the first things that I liked a lot was the use of the 10-point allocation system and how that worked. It allows people to be very customizable. That's one thing that people say about Call of Duty, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I find this sometimes boring too. It's kind of boring. But with this, there's no way to get bored. There's so many endless combinations. Honestly, you could play the game for hours and days, and you could still come up and find new combinations on what's the best, point allocation system to get kill streaks, which one's the best to cap flags, or which one's the best to do really well in domination. So that I like. And what you just saw there is what I didn't like. Even the best of players panic knife at time. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've done it before. It's just a natural reaction to knife someone when you're close, because you know that will ultimately win the gunfight. Now, in Black Ops 2, I actually thought that panic knifing was going to be taken away. I'm not so sure about that, because in a couple of the clips I have seen people panic knife or knife when they're kind of close to each other. Now, I will give them credit, the range has been taken down quite a bit. There's not as much of a knife lunge range anymore as there was in a Modern Warfare 2 or a Modern Warfare 3 or a Black Ops. Before they patched it a little bit. Well, I mean, you could lunge forever, but now they did reduce the lunge, but it's still unfortunate that it looks like you can kind of knife at an instance, which I don't really like. Now, I think there's a fine balance between knifing at an instance commando style and Battlefield 3. I think the Battlefield 3 knife is a little bit ridiculously slow, and half the time it doesn't work and takes too long, takes like 5 seconds. I think a good balance would work. I'm fine if someone knifes me, but I'd really like to have them pull out their knife, not just at an instance slap me in the face with a knife and be done with it. I don't think that's very fair, but like I said, that is just my opinions. Anyways, moving on. I like the maps. The 3 maps that they showed, one was like Cargo, Aftermath, and Turbine. Those are very good looking maps. I see some good power positions. I see some good places where you could walk around and do this and do that and explore. There were a few bridges that I know that'd be good power points for people. And I like how the maps are interactable. Like on Cargo, the little cargo crates, they actually move around, which adds a nice, fun, and flavorful feature, I guess you could call it, to the game, which is also pretty nice in my book. I'm not going to lie. I like to see that. It works out really nicely. Another thing I liked a lot was the kill streaks. The kill streaks look awesome. Even though the RCXD is back, Flak Jacket is all superior to most kill streaks. David Vonderhaart even said you can just put on Flak Jacket and then you will never, ever, ever have to worry about like the hunter-killer drone, which is what I call the paper airplane, because it kind of looks like a paper airplane that you throw in the air and then it finds someone. And if you have Flak Jackets like the RCXD, it's going to home to someone who has Flak Jacket. They're not going to die, which is going to be rather convenient, actually. So we'll see how that works out. And you know, it's just going to be really exciting. I'm excited to see all the new guns. The guns look really nice with the select fire, and I really like the perk combinations of what they've done. Taking pro perks out is really risky, as that kind of goes back to a Call of Duty 4 World at War era, but I'm guessing with the combination of so many perks, and since they designated perks to only affect your character and not your gun, I can see how they do that. They're leaving the attachments to affect the gun, and they're leaving the perks to affect your character, which is really nice and honestly how it should be, because in Black Ops, there was a perk, I think it was Hardened, that allowed your gun to do more penetration, and that was kind of a waste. You know, I feel like an FMJ attachment would have been better. Then you could have come up with a more unique perk like that. And then there was Steady Aim, where obviously Steady Aim affects your, well, I guess it affects your gun a little bit because it is your crosshairs, but who am I to know? It's still a little early to determine everything. And I know that you guys are getting a lot of big rush of Black Ops 2 information right now, guys, but just to say that it's all going to be calming down a little bit, and we're going to get back to more basic and great Black Ops 2 news and information videos. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you in the next episode, and I'll talk to you later.